What's up, YouTube? It's Chris. I'm out here in my room on New Year's Eve. Get ready to watch some movies. Have a very solemn night. I don't like partying on New Year's. It's just another day, but we get to celebrate life every day, right? Go out there, do what you can, live life to the fullest. You don't need a special day to tell you, oh, I'm alive another year. And that's a fabulous thing. You should live that every day, people. Got a question from my friend Ali. Ali's from England. He is about to join the British Army. And he says he's been running for over a year now. And he got into the British Army Parachute Regiment, which requires a high degree of fitness. And before he applied for the Army, he was lifting weights all the time, but got told to stop weightlifting, as it affects your performance and ability to improve your fitness and get fitter. He asks, would you say this is true? Does it actually hurt to lift weights on the upper half of the body whilst on a hard running routine? I only ask because I've lost a lot of weight and wouldn't mind lifting again, but I start basic training in April next year and wouldn't want to ruin my fitness. Ali, well, first, let me say this. Whoever told you that is probably from an older generation. Back in the day, and I think that this belief is more common in Europe now than in the United States, but I think that particularly England is catching on, and I think that Europe is catching on. I'm not downing European fitness. I think there's some extremely fit people that come out of Europe, more so than America, and our obesity rate here is absolutely ridiculous. But there's a trend here in the United States that I think was started by CrossFit that says, weightlifting does not necessarily mean being muscle bound and being non-flexible and non-athletic. And what the Russians and the Eastern Europeans found, back in the mid-20th century when they were whipping our asses in the Olympics, both England and the United States, was that resistance training actually provides the basis for all athletic performance. You can improve your performance through strength. And so my advice to you is that any fitness program, anytime you're trying to get anything done, should have a base strength program, right? Whether that be calisthenics, whether that be lifting weights, but what we found is that resistance training with free weights, especially with compound movements, has done nothing but improve athleticism and improve performance. Here's a couple of points to take home. Your lungs can get conditioned fairly quickly. You can condition yourself to run fairly quickly. It actually takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get in decent running shape. On the other hand, it takes a lifetime to really get strong, to build some sort of strength. I'm still on that journey. I'm not the strongest version of myself, or I don't believe that I'm as strong as I can be. And there's many people who are on this lifetime quest for strength. You will always be able to become stronger. Building a solid foundation of strength takes a very long time. So it's something that we need to work at. You can get a cardio benefit from lifting weights, which CrossFit has definitely proven. There's a saying in CrossFit, you can get aerobic conditioning from anaerobic condition. You can get aerobic conditioning from anaerobic exercise, but the inverse does not apply, right? So you can get a cardio benefit from lifting. You can get your heart rate up. You can burn fat. You can get your greater lung capacity through lifting weights. But if you just run, you're never going to get stronger. It's just not going to happen. 3, you talk about being muscle bound and not being able to be athletic, but running every day and doing an overabundance of running can actually cause more imbalances and flexibility issues than lifting weights. And the reason is this: because it is a repetitive pattern. You are constantly overloading your IT bands, your calves, your lower back, And that can create some real flexibility issues and mobility issues. It can actually cause you to be able to do less things. For instance, squatting, being able to squat with proper form, which you will have to do in the service at some point if you're lifting up bags and carrying ammo cans and things like that. At some point, you're going to have to support that stuff with your core. So my solution is this. Focus on 3 aspects of fitness. Strength should be the main focus, and it's going to improve all other aspects of your fitness. You'll be able to carry heavy loads faster. You'll be able to move faster. Your body will be better aligned, meaning your glutes and your hamstrings will be active enough to carry heavy loads. Particularly as a parachutist, you're going to have to carry heavy packs all the time. Once you jump off the plane and run off the LZ, you're going to have to stuff that pack with your chute, and you're going to have to carry that for fucking long-ass distances. Conditioning, if you're an athlete, this goes back to Zatsiorski, the father of modern athletic training. He said that you should focus on strength first, and then once you focus on strength, your conditioning should come from your activity or sport of choice. So for the military, you need to be prepared for the known and the unknown, right? You should be focused on high intensity training, load carrying, performing resistance exercises under cardiovascular stress. You should do some strongman exercises, carrying heavy loads, Atlas stones and things like that. Try CrossFit. You know, they're constantly doing anaerobic exercise under cardiovascular stress, and running, right? But you can't just run. You have to do all these different activities if you're going to prepare for all the trials and tribulations you're going to face as a British parachutist, or in any military service, or in life itself, or in any athletic activity. The third thing you need to focus on is flexibility, right? Develop some sort of mobility practice. Get your hips mobile. Make sure that you are rolling out your IT bands. Make sure you're rolling out your calves, because you're going to be going through so much stress. Your lower body is going to get so much stress by doing long distance runs, by doing long distance humps, carrying packs, heavy loads, things like that. So you really need to stretch to make sure that your lower body and even your upper body are going to be able to maintain the loads under those stressors. I get a little bit muddled up in my English, so I'm sorry if I don't speak clearly enough, but I hope you get my idea. Happy New Year to all of you, and Ollie, good luck preparing, and if any of you are preparing for anything else and you take my advice, good luck. If you got any questions for me, hit me up at gettingtoshredded@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on my website or Instagram or any of those other lovely things. Peace. God bless.